أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم Surah Al-Kāfirūn. There are 6 verses in it. One ruku' like a paragraph. Tartib Mashafi 109. Tartib Nuzuli 18. Suratun, chapter of the Qur'an, Makkiyatun, revealed before Hijrah. Kafirun, the name is Al-Kāfirūn because there is a word in it. Okay? Al-Kāfirūn. This is a special surah. There are one of the beloved surah of the Prophet ﷺ, some ahadith in Fadail. The Prophet ﷺ, he was advising a person what should he do before going to sleep. So he said, اقرأ قل يا أيها الكافرون ثم نم. You recite Surah قل يا أيها الكافرون, then go to sleep. على خاتمتها. At the end of the recitation you sleep. فإنها براءة من الشرك. Because this is a freedom from the shirk, attributing partner with Allah. You say, La a'budu, I don't worship what you worship. So this is what the Prophet say before going to sleep. Similarly, when you are doing tawaf, and then after the tawaf, you pray 2 rak'ah. So the Prophet used to say in the first rak'ah, قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ, and in the second rak'ah, قُلْ يَا أَيُّهَا الْكَافِرُونَ. رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قرأ في ركعتي الطواف بسورتي الإخلاص قل يا أيها الكافرون. Right? Similarly, sometimes the Prophet will pray 2 nafal after witr. Okay. عن أبي أمامة أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم كان يصليهما بعد الوتر. The Prophet will pray these 2 rak'ah after witr. وهو جالس, and he will be sitting. Okay, remember, not on the chair, but in a tahiyyat position he will pray. يقرأ فيهما, in those 2 rak'ah the Prophet will say إذا ذلذل and قل يا أيها الكافرون. 2 rak'ah after witr. After witr, remember this thing. Imam Malik rahimahullah, he plainly denied no salat should be done after witr. Imam Ahmad say, I don't pray it myself and I don't stop if anybody pray. And Imam Abu Hanifa, Imam Shafi, he has no comments on this issue. The reason is that the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ say, make the last salat of your day witr. The last salat. Like for example, you prayed Isha, then you prayed 2 rak'ah sunnah, then you went to sleep, then you woke up, then you pray tahajjud, then you pray witr and finish. The day finish. Then the next day started with the adhan of Fajr. So the Prophet say, make the witr as your last salat. After witr, no salat. This is a hadith. This hadith, which is also Hasan, it says the Prophet after the witr will pray 2 rak'ah quick while he will be sitting, not standing. In the first way he will say إِذَا ذُلْذِلَ, and in the second one he will say قُلْ يَا أَيُّهَا الْكَافِرُونَ. So now how will you tasbih? Because apparent contradiction between the 2 ahadith. This is why we need the ulama. Okay? So the ulama, they concluded, Imam Malik rahimahullah, he just said this hadith. Okay? And Imam Ahmad, he say if somebody pray these 2 rak'ah, no problem. And Imam Abu Hanifa, Imam Shafi has no ruling, but their madhab ulama made the ruling also. Like in Hanafi, it is mustahab to pray, no problem. The Hanafi fatwa is they pray 2 rak'ah nafal, and after witr you will get the reward. Although Imam Abu Hanifa has no fatwa by himself, but later on the Mutaakhirin ulama say that's fine if you pray the two. Okay? So what this means? The adat mustamirra, the constant habit of the Prophet was no nafal after witr. He sometime will pray this too, so it's not a big issue. No halal, no haram. Okay? So these are the things. Before going to sleep, and recite in the 2 rak'ah after tawaf, and the 2 rak'ah after witr. The Prophet used to recite this surah with ihtimam. Okay? Now, this surah was revealed because As ibn Wa'il and Walid ibn Mughira, the big people, ये बात क्लियर हो गई ना वितर के बाद नफल पढ़ने का. You understand, right? Okay. The mushrikeen of Makkah brought an offer, and he said, 1 year we will worship your God, and 1 year you worship our God. Okay? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed this surah. Okay? No. So Allah say, Qul, say. Qul mean? Ya ayyuha, the whole complex we translate with what? O. O. Okay? Ya ayyuha. In reality, there are 3 words in it, which sometime we will explain. One is ya, one is ayyu, and one is ha. They are 3 different things. Okay? But in English we translate O. Al-Kāfirūn means disbelievers. Say, oh disbelievers. Okay? Now, if a person, you call him disbeliever, he will get upset, right? Like for example, you tell even a Hindu person, disbeliever, he don't like it. So the ulama say, in the Qur'an, when Allah want to call the disbeliever, Allah call it, Ya ayyuhan nas, O people. Here is a zarurat, because they brought with there is a need here to call them. So otherwise, the rule for us is what? Don't call them with that. Don't call them you are kuffar or you are disbeliever. Okay? Don't break the heart of the people unnecessarily. You can call them non-Muslim. So why not? All right? Non-Muslim. So there is a saying in Pashto, our language. They say, if you can do the killing by sugar, you don't use the poison. Right? So if there's a rat, you want to kill the rat, and she's willing to die by sugar. So why you want to give the poison? So here is the only place I think in the Quran. In the Quran there is no Ya ayyuhal kafirun. Okay, here is because of the rejection of the offer, so Allah called them. Otherwise, when Allah want to include the kuffar also, so Allah say what? Ya ayyuhan nas. Ya ayyuhan nas. Right? So say, all disbelievers, La a'budu, I am not worshipping. Okay? Which means currently. Currently I don't worship. Ma whatever ta'budun you worship. Okay? So look here. Emphasis is on this what? Currently. Okay? La a'budu ma ta'budun. Wala antum, and neither antum you abiduna worshipping currently. Ma what a'budu I worship. Okay, currently. Okay. Wala, and neither ana me abidun is going to worship in the future. Ma abattum, whatever you worship. Wala antum, and neither you abiduna are going to worship. Ma abud, what I worship. Lakum, for you, deenukum, your deen, waliya, for me, deen, my deen. Okay? Now you pay attention. So, आपकी तवज्जो है? Okay. So now look here. Like for example, if you say abida, Abida mean he worshipped. This is past tense. Simple hai na, samajh aa rahi hai na. If you say one man did the worship, in Arabic what do you say? Abida. How you say? Abida. Kuch shak hai? Nahi hai. Now if you say, like this is past tense, right? So we need the present and the future also. For both of them we use one word. And that is like ya'budu. So ya'budu, this is called in Arabic madhi. And in Arabic this is called mudari'. And mudari' include hal and mustaqbal. Both. Samajhe? The one that we have in Urdu, madhi, hal, istiqbal. So in Arabic there is only two, madhi and mudari'. Mudari' include both. So ya'budu mean he is worshipping and he will worship both. And you can do whatever you want according to the context. समझ गए मेरी बात? Okay. तो ये ya'budu हो गया. Ya'budu. Abida, he worship. Ya'budu, he worship and he will worship. And this is called what? Mudari'. Now, if you want to make the doer, the one who do the action, that man will be called what? Abidun. Right? Abid is what? Worshipper. Abid. Now, this one who is doing the worship, there is a big connection between this and this. This is called ism fa'il. Abid kya hai? Ism fa'il. Like sajid, darib, zahib. Hai na? हाँ करने वाला आप. So what I'm saying, there is a big friendship between ism fa'il and mudari'. Why? Look, the word mudari' mean mushabih, resembling. Resembling with what? With ism fa'il. Okay? So ya'budu. Like for example, what is the resemblance between the two? Friendship. Whatever huruf mudari will have, ism fa'il will have the same. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They will have the same letters always. Mudari and ism fa'il of mudari will have always the same number of the letters. And the meaning, he is, he will. Abid also mean. If you say, Ana abidun, it means I am worshipping or I will worship. You understand what I'm saying? Jis tarah, like the same way there is room of present and future in mudari', in the same way there is room of present and future in ism fa'il. If you say, وَقَالَ إِنِّي ذَاهِبٌ إِلَىٰ رَبِّي, I'm about to go, I'm going to my Lord, I will go. إِنِّي ذَاهِبٌ, I'm going or I will go. Okay? समझ गए मेरी बात? Ism mudari' and ism fa'il have friendship. The number of huruf will be always the same. And the second thing is, both will mean present also and future also. If you understood this, then look here. La a'budu, I do not worship. Okay? Wala antum abiduna. Abid is what? Ism fa'il. Which means you will not or you are not. But here we will make the present. This is ism fa'il. So both of these will become present. I do not worship and you are not worshipping. Because this is ism fa'il, abid. The plural is abidun, mean what? Present here. Now here, look. Here Allah changed. Because here is no ism fa'il. But here Allah brought ism fa'il for both. So ana abidun, we will assign this to what? Mustaqbil. And this abid also to mustaqbil, to future. So the meaning will be, there will be no takrar unnecessarily. These two mean I am currently not worshipping, you currently not worshipping. In the future I am not, there is no chance I will ever worship. In the future it doesn't look like you will ever worship. Okay? Samajh gaye? Clear? Okay. Now, then the question comes that why should we recognize their deen? If I say, for me is my house and for you is your house, what that mean? that I'm recognizing that you have a house. But I'm not recognizing their deen because their deen is false. But here Allah say, for me is my deen, for you is your deen. That is why some of the ulama say this ayah is mansukh. This was only before, in the early part of Islam. But the easy one I tell you, there are three explanations for it, okay? That lakum, how will we recognize their deen? First explanation is this ayah is mansukh, which is not a very favorite one. The second thing is, lakum deenukum waliya deen mean, I'm not recognizing, without recognizing. Like for example, if I say, I have my way of life, you have your way of life. Without me recognizing you, it look like this is how it is, okay? And the easy one, which you will understand easily is, deen ka kya bola tha maine? What is the meaning of deen? Jaza, compensation. So you can say this, lakum deenukum, you will be getting your compensation of your shirk. Waliya deen, I will be getting my reward. Okay? So if you translate deen as a jaza, as I told you before also. Like, for example, I told you, Maliki yawmiddin. What's the meaning? Honor of the day of jaza. Okay? Honor of the day of requital, I told you. Samajh gaye na? Why? Because look, Nuruddin, look, judgment is done today. And jaza will be given after 1 year. So they are two different things. Judgment means the day when decision was announced. And jaza even when they practically feel the good or the bad thing. So that is why when we say Maliki Yawmiddin, honor of the day of requital. Okay? No judgment is Yawmul Fasal. In Arabic, if you say Yawmul Fasal, that means what? The day of judgment. Yawmul Akhirah means the day, the last day. समझ गए? Yawmul Qiyamah means the day of resurrection. Qiyam, standing. हर एक का अलग अलग तर्जुमा करो. सारा एक लाठी से मत हांगो. Day of judgment, day of judgment. Yawmul Qiyamah means day of, दूर से बोलो ना. Day of resurrection means standing. Yawmul Akhirah, the last day. Yawmul Hisab, accountability. Hisab, the day of accountability. Okay? And Yawmuddin, requital. That is the correct word. Okay? And Yawmul Fasal, judgment. Day of judgment. So now look here. So deen has what? One meaning of deen in Arabic is what? Way of life. Which means religion, al-Islam. The other meaning of deen in Arabic is what? Requital, jaza. And the other meaning of deen in Arabic is what? Ibadah. Right? As I told you, all these three are used in the Qur'an. So say, lakum deenukum, for you is your jaza. Okay? Waliya deen, and for me will be my jaza. And the best word for jaza is what? Requital. Requital, as I told you before. उस दिन बताया था ना? Requital, यहाँ पर कहीं था? Okay. أرأيت الذي, look here, this is the word, okay? You were not here, look, this word. Requital. If you pronounce it, this is what they say. Make appropriate return for a favor, service, or wrongdoing. Jaza khair, jaza bad, both are in requital. So that is why the best word is requital. सारे मसले हल हो गए अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह. Okay? So say, look, say, हाँ, बोलो, قل, हाँ, you say the whole surah. No, this man, give the microphone to him, like you used to.
قل, say, يا أيها, O Al-Kāfirūn, disbelievers, La, not, A'budu, I worship, Ma, what, Ta'budun, you worship, Wa, and La, not, Antum, you, Abidun, are worshipping, Ma, not, what, A'budu, I worship, Wa and la not ana I abidun am a worshipper ma what abatum what you worship. Wa and la not antum you abidun are worshiping ma what a'bud I worship.
Did you say will worship or no? You have to say will worship.
Will worship.
Okay. I will not worship, right? For the future. And you will not worship, right? Huh.
What I worship. Ma a'budu what I worship. Lakum for you. Deenukum is your religion. Waliya for me and for me deen my religion.
Right? So what you say, you can say for you is your religion, my religion, but you will be in trouble if somebody asks you. So the best is what? For you is your requital and for me is my requital. Your jaza, my jaza. Okay? समझ गए मेरी बात? Okay. So now look here. ये आखिरी सूरत ही पी लो अच्छी तरह. ला अअबुदु मा तअबुदून वला अंतुम आबिदून मा अअबुद. तो यहाँ कलकला है ना? Because we are making a stop and we are pronouncing a jazm. A sukun. A'bud. Right? Qalqala. Qutbu jad. Wala ana abidum ma abattum. There should be a qalqala here. Okay? But we don't do that. Okay? Like for example, look, it should be like abadatum. Hey na? Dal with sukun. But why we don't do it? Because dal and ta are coming from the same place. Bolo data. You see? Data. Bolo. You see? From the same place. Bolo dama. You see, different. समझ गए? So they are originating from the same makhraj. So they are just like, so you merge them and you don't do qalqala. Okay? So this is called idgham mutamathilain. So instead of saying abadatum, what you say here? You dono ko chutney bana do. Abattum. Okay? Wala antum abiduna ma a'bud lakum dinukum waliya din.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل يا أيها الكافرون لا أعبد ما تعبدون ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد ولا أنا عابد ما عبدتم ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد لكم دينكم ولي دين.
समझ गए? Look here. If you say قل يا أيها الكافرون لا أعبد ما تعبدون, तो आपकी नमाज टूट जाएगी. Your salat will be broken. لا أعبد mean what? I definitely worship your idol. لا أعبد. बारीक गलती है. Okay? So never ever say لا أعبد. Hey what? لا أعبد. لا أعبد. Right? Okay. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله.